Traveler's Adventure to Last short shot campaign, where our intrepid adventurers are definitely in a little bit of a pickle. But before we catch back up with the Outliers of Chaos, we have rolled for prayer, as is our custom, and this week, Dennis will actually be the one to open us in prayer.
Thank you, Joffrey.
So,
Father, we just come to you and ask that you just touch this night, touch this time, touch us as a group, individually and collectively. I ask that you just help us to have boldness in our words and be able to say the things that you put on our heart, no matter when it is, and that you give us peace. But as we go through this game, Lord, I pray that we honor you and we glorify you, that others that are watching this will get to see you in it, even through the humor, even through the fact that it's a game, and that through this we'll be able to touch more lives and more hearts. I just thank you for everything that you've done. I pray that you touch each one of us and touch everyone who watches this, whether they're watching it tonight or whether they're going to watch it later on. Bless them and guide them. And if any do not know you, Father, I pray for their salvation right now in the name of Jesus. And I pray all this in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. All right. I hope everyone had a great week.
Yep.
This is our penultimate episode for this short shot, where last time our Outliers of Chaos crew was exploring a abandoned monastery with a bit of a ghost problem, to put it mildly.
Yeah.
Some
Me and Belle
ages
became all
were...
women.
Yes, some people got aged quite rapidly. Others, not so much. But after dispatching the ghosts, they found the recon agent they had been sent to locate. Upon giving him the orb that Judy had requested that they give him, all their visions went white and they woke up in their beds again, with the same tune telling them that there was an emergency and to go up to the second floor. Doing so, they again are met by Judy, who tells them that this time there was a den of beasts that had made a nest there. But when they came in, everyone in the Outliers of Chaos remembered something or recognized something, that this isn't right. To coin the phrase, deja vu was starting to kick in, but as soon as that kicked in, everyone's vision once again went white, with another tune in their minds. And as we return, I need everyone to please make me an intelligence saving throw. Rose and Hendrix have advantage.
Not too bad.
I'm gonna try the digital dice. I hope they don't screw me like they did last week.
Okay.
Oh, don't count on it.
You addressed my character.
Oh, okay. Not digital dice tonight. Definitely not.
Did mine come through?
Yes.
19
Yeah.
for me.
Okay.
19?
Yeah, 2.
Would you consider guidance?
I got a
okay
7.
to add to this, Joffrey?
No. It's an
thought not.
instantaneous 17.
12.
I got a 7.
All right.
13.
Rose,
I'm
you
not
do
too
have
smart.
advantage. Hendrix, you also have advantage on this, by the way.
Oh, what's that mean again? I forgot. I'm sorry.
They get to roll twice and take the higher.
Okay.
So, Hendrix, you
I
can
rolled
roll
lower,
again.
so 17.
All right. I'm gonna try my actual dice.
Okay.
Didn't do much better. I got a 5. Plus 2 is a 7.
All right.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun night.
I know.
Did you,
Yeah.
Joffrey? I'm sorry.
So-
Did you say that I got advantage on it or not?
No, it was Hendrix that had
Okay. I'm
advantage.
sorry. Ignore my roll then. Mine was a 7.
You're fine. You're fine. So, if Ulrich and Rose could follow me into the other voice chat really quick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Already.
We're starting with the whispers.
No. Nope. No veil has been pierced that I'm aware of.
Through the white after the tone and the familiar voice kind of creeps in, you all hear execute safeguard Cinderfall. I need everyone to give me a wisdom save.
That's even worse.
Ah,
Give you a what check, Jeffrey?
Wisdom save, please.
Ooh, not 20.
I got an 11.
15?
Hold on. Sorry. Wisdom save.
17.
Plus 3. Hey, 21.
Heh.
1. All right. Bell. Oh, sorry.
Dirty 20 for me.
Dirty 20 for
Wow.
you. So, Bell, with your nat 20, what is your total?
21.
21? Okay. 2 21s. Hendrix, would you say you got
21.
21 as well? Okay. You three are the only ones aware about what is happening. Everyone else will come to when I bring us to the main screen.
So we're keeping our memories then.
No. You all wake up in your beds. But what follows only Bell, Ulrich, and Hendrix are aware of. The next 10 minutes passes like a dream. You are present, but it is as if your bodies are on autopilot. It's as if control has been taken away from you, but you are aware. Everyone else is moving, but everyone else does not have any recollection about what is currently transpiring. Of the party heading upstairs. Of, for some reason, KG and Rita upstairs. Judy and 3 guards upstairs. Of Judy turning. And then Rose grabbing Judy and throwing her against the wall.
Yeah!
Weak,
Yeah! Get
diving
her, Rose! Get her!
at KG and tearing at him with talons. Hendrix, you feel yourself run forward and stab Rita, but you are aware. You cannot control your motor functions. You can't even speak. The next 10 minutes of carnage all occur, and you are helpless to stop. You are helpless to do anything as the group systematically tears through the room until everyone at the exact same time, almost like they wake up.
What is?
What did we just do?
Oh no.
Rose,
I've
you are
got-
holding Judy's head.
Oh I was about to suggest I cure wounds, but I don't think I can cure wounds that.
Why
there
are
any-
my talons covered in blood? Oh, there's a body over here.
Do you guys not know what just happened?
No.
I have eyes, Belle.
I can see what happened, but I don't know what happened.
No, like, it was so weird. Like, I watched you guys, like, kill these people, and, like, I couldn't, like, control myself. I was also, like, working to help you guys kill these people. You don't remember any of that? Or, like, do you just...
Well, quite honestly, I can understand why he's dead, but the rest of them were nice. Why would we kill them?
Man, I don't know about you guys, but his coffee always sucked to me.
Yeah, me too.
And
I remember
You were
I
freaking
saw
singing
myself
over-
attack Rita, and I saw myself strike her down, but I was like I wasn't in control. I was like it was like a dream.
Yeah.
I can't believe you killed Rita. She was the hot one. The hot one, I tell you.
I mean, I wanted to take Judy apart, but not like this.
Yeah, we all knew you were gonna snap one day, Rose.
That's
Uh,
yeah.
Lies. The head sparks and a voice, Judy's voice, comes back. Outliers chaos. Cinder fall. Cinder fall. Cinder fall.
Cinderfall. Can I roll some kind of a check to determine what she means?
You all can make a check because for some reason, right before you woke up, you all seem to remember that word. Cinderfall.
History?
I would say it would be an investigation on your end.
Okay. Oh my gosh, 17 is my number tonight. Can I add guidance to this one?
Yes, I would say on this one you could.
Dirty.
Oh my god. I got a nat 1 with a 6. With a +5 for 6.
I got a dirty 20.
I'm changing
got-
dice.
15.
19.
Hubbard, you are currently standing over the body of KG, or what's left of KG.
I always thought I'd be the one to kill him.
I never thought I'd kill him.
Everyone who got over a 17. The word Cinderfall rings a bell. You don't have any personal connection or recollection to why you remember Cinderfall, but it was the last thing you remember before waking up in this moment. For those of you who are aware, it was the last thing you heard before all of your motor control was lost and you were awake in your body, but your body was on autopilot on its own accord.
So she said the word, so it's not like a trigger word for some kind of hypnosis or anything. Oh, my head.
So, Cinderfall, that's so familiar.
Yeah.
It's something I heard in a dream.
I could have swore I heard the same thing.
What is going on?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
I would say for the two that were in the other room, you do remember. No one else remembers the last cycle, so to speak. You two do.
Can I try to explain to the teammates what happened?
You can, if you so choose.
I mean, I when our visions go white, I wind up in a room and questions are asked, but I don't know the answers. I don't know what they want, and then I wake up back in my bed at base, and I
And our visions go white. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
do not remember.
Guys, we've done this several times. But
Nah.
from what I can remember, yes, absolutely. We've done this before, except, minus the big lady ripping off the other lady's head and killing KG. But we've done this before.
I just
What are we-
dropped her head. Just oh god.
What have we done before?
Yeah, I don't understand. What are we doing?
Guys, listen. There is a monastery that we've been to.
Multiple times.
Really?
I mean,
We've done this before. We've done this so many times.
I don't remember a monastery, guys. Sorry.
Are you sure you guys weren't dreaming?
last time I was in a monastery was like 5 years ago.
And he couldn't wait to get out.
Yeah, that's so true. Well, they couldn't wait for me to get out, but whatever.
That's fair. I don't blame them there. I'd have kicked you out too.
Feel like I would have remembered being in a monastery.
Guys, it's got to be something with when everything goes white. We lose all our sense of reason, our sense of memory. Apparently, we lose.
White.
Apparently, we lose all sense of function because, we kind of made a little bit of mess up here.
So
Yeah, how do we
killed
make
these
it go
people?
white?
At this point, either Rose or Ulrich make a persuasion roll.
I only got a +1.
All right, so Ulrich, give me a persuasion roll, please.
Where's my persuasion? Okay, I got a +2, so let's see. Oh, tell you what, we're gonna use the tower.
I'll give you guidance.
Funny, because that's what I'm doing right now. Is trying to find the dice that I want to
Everyone,
use for the tower.
Roll insight against Ulrich to believe him.
Who?
All of us?
Yes. Those of
Alright.
you who
Sights.
minus Rose,
Am I taking the guidance from Rose on this as well?
you may.
Okay, so
That's
is
what,
it
a
should I roll
D4?
high or roll low?
I got a 15.
Insight, I got a 19.
9.
6.
And I add a D4, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so 19, 21. Wait, 19, 21, 23.
23.
That's pretty good. 23. Shoot.
I think I beat everybody.
But he beat everybody. So at this point, only Ulrich and Rose, you are the only ones that in your minds are completely sane. The rest of the group does not believe you at this point. You presented a very good argument, but there's just not enough there for them to grasp to connect the dots. They're still missing pieces, so
Wait, who's missing pieces?
everyone
We are.
except for Ulrich and Rose
Okay.
still does not believe them.
Oh, I thought we would.
I'm just super confused because, all right, so monastery, something about going white. Like, what goes white? Like the air goes white? What goes white?
No,
You
like
just didn't have like a bad dream or something?
our brain say everything goes white, vision and everything, and we wake up back in this infernal place.
Now, why would my
Yeah, we
vision go
live
white?
here.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we live here. Why would we not wake
Yeah.
up here?
Well, how about this then? Hop in the portal, take the bangles off of the wizard boy. We'll spin him around and we'll go to the monastery and we'll show you exactly what we're talking about.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Let's do it.
Pretty
So-
sure that's not how magic works.
I have a +7 Arcana. I'll try.
So I imagine you go over towards the corpse of the mage.
Yep.
Yep. Or the disembodied hands that are still holding the bank.
I would say if anyone would wish to, whoever is going to look for the bangle, please give me an investigation. Anyone else regarding the room as a whole, go ahead and give me perception checks, please.
A 19 on checking homeboy for the bangles.
Okay.
Ooh,
I got
Out
a
of the room.
All
I'll
right.
do a perception.
9
got-
for perception.
Perception.
I see nothing.
18.
I rolled a nat
I got
one.
a 21, a 17 plus 4.
So
Oh,
Rachel
it is
doesn't even know
perception.
she's in a room.
Yeah.
Got it.
Was it perception you wanted us to roll on the room? I rolled an investigation.
I would say your investigation works because you are the only other one that is aware that something's not right.
Okay.
So 16. Cleek, what did you get?
18 on perception.
Okay. So Belle, yeah, this is all still very it's a little bit much for you. You're kind of taking the room in, but nothing's standing out to you. It's just mangled the two bodies of Keiji and the mage, but several automata constructs that have just leaked oil all over the floor, Judy included. That's about as much as you can kind of get the sense of oh, we did this.
So just so I'm clear, so who went on like the murk spree? Was it everybody except for me and
Everyone.
Rose, or everybody?
Everybody went on the merc spree. The only 3 people that were aware that they were on a merc spree was Belle, Hendrix, and Ulrich. Sorry. You 3 were the only ones that were aware
Got it,
that a rampage was happening. Everyone else was just going through the motions. You were too. You were just aware you were going through the motions.
Got it. Okay.
So,
Would
It
I
goes-
remember? Oh, that's right. Belle heard that, not us. Or
Yeah.
Belle saw that on the last. Never mind. Continue.
So I would say, Rose, we'll start from you. Your investigation, you decide, you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity. I wanted to explore this lady, this automata, this construct.
Now's my
I
chance.
dismembered her, apparently. I'm going to take it.
I don't remember dismembering. Well, I remember dismembering her. I remember dismembering Judy. I just remember throwing her against the wall. But yeah, I'm just gonna do it anyway. I pull
So-
out my tinker tool. It actually has a special slot, like in my thigh armor, where it's kind of like flush with the armor itself. Right next to the runes that kind of sort of spell out BZRK. And I twirl it in my hand as I have a habit of doing, and I kneel down to the automaton's corpse.
You start fiddling, you start removing wires and kind of investigating the associate formerly known as Judy, and yep, this was definitely a construct more than a warforged. The sentient aspect was definitely lingering. You can kind of see residue of some arcana, some magic in different places, but you do notice some very unique material that you are unfamiliar with in terms of the components and the style used. It's not normal. It's not common. You would almost say this is a hack job. A well done hack job, but
Like she's been hijacked.
mm,
Like her
hijack's not the right
functions.
word. It's more of there's a set way that automata and Warforged are created, the way their systems are held together. It's almost like an unofficial rule book on all Warforged, all constructs have a body as similar to this, with this many components or this style. This body has none of these features.
None of them?
It's definitely a construct, but you are not familiar with the style of the construction or the materials used in the construction. It is a foreign.
That was just the word I was going to use. It's alien. It's foreign.
It is alien. Alien would be the word that comes to your mind. Which, while you're doing that, Ulrich, I'll do you next. You go through the mage's person and you find the bangle, and as you're going through the robes, a symbol pops out to you that I'd say you recognize. You see the symbol of what looks like a harp embezzled on a piece of cloth of fabric. As you retrieve the bangle. If you want to research the iconography, Ulrich can give me a history check.
Alrighty.
If anyone wants a flash of genius and/or guidance, let me know. Would you allow me to add both, DM?
I'd say this is all happening simultaneously, so as you're investigating Judy and learning this about her construction is when everyone else is doing their investigation of the room as a whole.
12 on the history check.
12 on the history check.
Why is a Harper here?
So did you get my roll?
What was your roll?
17 plus 5, 21.
17 plus 5, okay.
Or,
22.
wait a minute. Wait a minute, because that was a persuasion. No, 17 plus 4, I'm sorry. 21. That's why I had 21.
That's funny.
Yeah, math.
As this is happening, you're kind of looking over the body of KG, and you
Find
recognize
fresh coffee.
Find fresh coffee.
the symbol of the Zentara.
Centaur.
The
Okay.
twin snakes
Right.
of the Zentarum,
Okay. Can I?
along with, surprisingly, very surprisingly, no coin pouch. Just the clothes on his person. But underneath it all was a brand of the Zentarum on his forearm.
On his forearm?
Sorry, shoulder.
Shoulder. Okay. Just double checking to make sure.
Yeah.
Kind of
I
like me with
apologize.
17 plus 5.
Hendrix, what was yours?
It was 9. I'm just
9.
wondering.
Yep. This is a construct, a weird automata with 4 arms in front of you.
Did that used to be Rita?
No. That used to be the bodyguard of Judy. One of them, at least.
Did they have 4 arms when they were standing there whole?
No.
Just kind of kick it with my foot. Just kind of bang, bang. It's
I'd
just
say
weird.
with a
You
9,
got
that's
2 extra arms.
That's as much as you can connect with a 9, that they have an extra pair of arms for some reason.
Weird.
Then
Guys, I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm not too happy with this either. KG doesn't seem to be odd, and I don't really like his symbol.
I don't like being something else's puppet.
What symbol? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the wizard had a symbol too.
I
Please.
abandoned what I'm
Had a
doing with
symbol,
Judy and I
too.
look at it.
real quick before we hop
Oh,
on to
yeah.
you guys, Cleek, you were our last person. What was your role again?
15. No, 18 perception. Sorry.
18 perception, and you were heading in toward the portal. I would say, as you are All right, let's just get into the portal. You notice a trail of blood leading up to the step where you would walk into the portal, going into the portal, and there is no Rita on this floor.
Can I make a quick course correction to head downstairs and take a look?
I would say, just to keep everyone on this, you quickly bop downstairs, and there's no blood trail going down the stairs. Just, there is no one else in the building.
And Rita's not here.
Just a trail of blood leading into the portal.
Into the portal. Okay.
Into the portal.
Every time we
Now-
jump through this portal, we get hijacked.
But no one in the portal proper.
But no
correct.
no one in the
No one in the portal proper.
Correct.
The portal going right now?
There's a constant blue glow that seems to emanate from the portal. You recognize you would need to activate it would be a separate thing, but that the portal, just because of its magical essence, always has a glow to it.
Well, guess who has the keys to that bad boy? And I
Guess who has
I
the
pulled
keys
up the
to that
bangles
bad
and
boy?
like
And
clack them
I
together.
pulled up the bangles.
Well,
I
good.
Clack 'em
I
together.
probably should hold those.
I don't think so, tall lady. I saw what you did to the last person you
Don't think so,
held.
tall lady. I saw what you did to the last person
I just
you
very
held.
politely hold my hand out.
I don't wanna. I like that.
Guys,
I don't
it could be
wanna.
hurt. Maybe she needs help. I mean, I don't know what happened here, but
Ulrich,
I like Rita. She was kind of cool.
Ulrich, are you magically skilled?
The process to move. No, I'm kidding.
process.
I couldn't help it. Ah, yes.
Couldn't help it.
Well,
Yes.
not really.
Well,
Then hand them
not
to somebody.
really.
Fine here, lady. Not throw him
Fine
to
here,
Rose.
lady. Not throw
Alright,
'em to
I catch
Rose.
them. Can I ascertain how they work and make them work?
You've watched him work before. He spins them on his wrist and off we go.
Before he spins them
You
on
need
his
to
wrist and
Arcana
off we
check.
go.
While you're doing that,
Thank gosh.
Wow.
Hang on.
so while you're doing that, Rose, I just want to say the symbol of the Zentara is on his shoulder, and he's carrying no money pouch or anything other than his clothes.
What is
It's kind of
Zentara?
odd.
I'm sure you've told me
Hang on.
before, but I'm sure I got bored and zoned out. What is Zentara?
They're not good. Would I know? I should know this, shouldn't
Yes, I would say you know who the Zentarum are.
I?
So we're just gonna
Zentara.
skate right over the fact that I rolled 30 on an Arcana check, are we? Okay.
We will get to you. We will get to you. Hold on one second.
Dang.
Yes, I think we are going to just skate
Where?
right over that.
Where's
You know,
the?
I meant to say when you miscounted
Where's the-
earlier, like you're in the army, correct? Like
Yeah.
we value you for your looks, not your brains. It's fine.
Exactly. Just because I design houses for a living means
Right.
nothing.
That's exactly right.
Just
Uh,
look
That's
away.
exactly
Look away.
Once a grunt, always a grunt.
So I'm gonna like walk
So I'm
kind of
gonna-
towards the
So I'm gonna like
table-ish
walk kinda
area
towards
and
the
hold up the piece of
table-ish
cloth
area and hold up
that has
piece of
the
cloth
the harp symbol on it as well.
Which
and
I
just-
would recognize right off the bat.
Immediately.
Yeah, I would imagine everyone in this area
Where-
should.
where did
Uh,
you get
Imagine
that?
It
everyone
was
in
I
on.
don't-
It was on the wizard.
It was on.
I don't recognize
it.
it.
Was on the
Can you
wizard.
explain what that is?
Yeah, same.
But you
Alright.
Hubbard?
You-
Hubbard likes to try and tell me these things, but I get bored and usually zone out. And I
If
didn't
you
think it
would-
was important to me.
If you would pay attention every now and then, maybe you'd remember a
If you
damn
would
thing or
pay
two.
attention every now and then,
Hey,
maybe
you
I
said
remember
something.
my
I'm
hand-
sorry, I zoned out again. I get bored by boring people.
I lovingly but briskly put my hand over both of their mouths and I said, "For the love of all things holy and good." tell us
Hubbard, do you
Who we
care to
lose?
do a brief explanation of the
Take it, Jesse.
Jesse's back.
Sorry, my Discord hates me.
Kyle,
So you may just do like the quick snippet of the harp.
You may just do like the quick
I
snippet
would say
of the harp.
Hubbard it probably has the most information because it does tie directly to him. So Hubbard
Yeah.
can do a brief
Got it. Okay.
explanation.
So Hendrix, the Hubbards are a good group that aims to protect the realms from evil. That's basically what it is. It's a secret group. They're not they're not out in the open. They're usually very secretive about it. So you wouldn't know you're with a Harper until they let you know. But this would be a person who stands for the getting rid of the evil in the Forgotten Realms.
All right, and what's the other symbol again?
Is the Zentarum.
They're, I'm guessing, the opposite.
They're known as the Black Network. They're a mercenary company. They're quite old, couple centuries old. They're thieves, spies, assassins. Yeah, they're usually more on the chaotic evil side.
Sounds like the types we're sent to hunt.
So we had two very opposites working together.
But it almost makes me wonder then what was
Makes me
Rita?
wonder then what was
Yeah.
Rita?
Rose, as they're having this breakdown of different factions that are on their own right kind of concerning. You're studying the bangle, you're kind of spinning it around your finger, studying it, and because you got that high, you recognize that the bangle is a little bit of a multi-purpose network. That it could go to different locations based upon the order of the runes spoken as it's activated. You don't think that the location that was last used was the monastery. You have an inkling of an idea based upon placement of fingerprints on the runes, the last coordinate put into the teleporter. You don't think it's the monastery. And with Cleek informing everyone that the only body not accounted for is Rita, and I imagine Cleek, you let them know that there's a blood trail going into the teleporter.
Yes.
With
My
that
bird,
roll
my
was-
bird brain would have just spouted that out. Blood trail. Rita's not here.
Gotta love bird brain.
I'd say, Rose, you think that the last location used on this teleporter might be where Rita is. Or what is potentially left of her.
I think I know where Rita might be.
Well, then should
Well,
we
let's
go
go
find
get her.
her? Maybe she's hurt.
Yeah, let's go get my hot lady. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's go get my hot lady.
We're
Let's do
leaving
this.
that kind of attitude behind.
Whatever.
She may not be hot anymore.
Whatever.
Yeah.
She may be hot in 3 different locations.
She might be smoldering, literally. Let's do
She
this.
might be smoldering.
She might be dead
literally.
cold.
Let's do this.
All right, the consensus of the group has spoken. I spin the bangles and I take us to Rita.
Okay.
Or where we hope she is.
Where I hope she is.
Give me one more Arcana check to actually activate the.
Oh, this one I'll roll a sucky. Like I'm just awful. Oh, not terrible. Okay, hang on. Wait.
Come on, you got
It
this.
looks like a pretty good roll there.
No. I don't trust my rolls being good in this campaign unless they're above a 20.
Right?
Right.
the
Call that
study.
Call that a 28. Or whatever. What did I roll before? I can't see the
25 plus
25
something.
25 plus 4, that'd be 20.
Something.
So you got a
Yeah.
21 plus your 4, and then I'm
So you
assuming
got a
you've got
21
something
plus your
else.
4,
I
and
added a
then
flash
I'm
of
assuming
genius
you've
for
got
an extra
something
plus
else.
4.
There you go.
Okay.
So
Wow.
29.
29.
Yeah,
I want us
I'd
to end up
say
where we're
29.
supposed to be.
I'd say yeah, it's tricky, and it takes all of your collective, you Rose, your collective knowledge of the Arcanum to pretty much off of guesswork input a coordinate onto a multifaceted bangle. You activate it with a 99% certainty that you did it right, with only 1% of this could go badly. The
We could be
teleporter
scattered
magic.
across the multiverse. It's fine.
We know where that takes us.
The teleporter activates.
Where
And
do we go?
you come into a darkened room. The only light that you can presently see is lit by the residual glow of the teleporter itself.
I'm
For
going
those-
to be every. I'm
It's
gonna be every.
Towards the
creation.
bottom in the middle, just in case you're
Yeah,
with
Towards
black
the
screen.
bottom of the-
I'm
gonna
gonna
follow Hendrix.
go off
For
and
those of
take a
you-
look
what-
around.
Before you head off, for those of you who have night vision, those three of you,
Yes.
you notice that there are what look to be several objects left around the teleport circle in this room.
Right.
There appears to be a separate room up to the north ahead of you, and a trail of blood leading to the hallway to your south. To your immediate right is another hallway leading to what appears to be a door.
Okay.
The objects.
I want to have fun here.
I want to have fun here.
This is gonna sound really weird, and I don't know what you're gonna have me roll for this, but I want to take like the biggest like inhale and see what I can smell in this area.
Right.
Beast mode activate.
Go ahead and give me a perception with advantage, because it's not a specific theme, you're just trying to get a general scent.
I also do like a look around, trying to look around the room with my elven eyes.
So that would be two 19s for 21 apiece.
2 19s
Wow.
for 21 apiece.
Hendrix, go ahead and give me a perception.
Please don't suck. Please don't suck.
Ulrich,
Eh,
you take a deep breath in and you smell blood. You smell blood coming, wafting down that southern hallway.
So
There's
I'm gonna drop
copious
down.
amounts
So
of it.
I'm gonna drop.
I'm gonna drop down to like
I'm gonna
just
drop down
hit
to,
all fours.
like, just
And
hit all
you're
fours.
all gonna watch as like
All
my
gonna
body and
watch
back
as,
begin
like,
to
my
crack
body and
in this
back
unnatural
begin to
way,
crack in
and
this unnatural way.
tufts of fur begin to grow out of my
Tufts of
arms,
fur begin to
outstretching
grow
these
out of my
long
arms,
5-6 inch
outstretching
claws
these long
from both my
5-6
feet
inch
and
claws from both
my
feet
hands.
and
My face
my
kind of
hands.
begins to
my
elongate,
face kinda begins
and
to elongate, and
suddenly
Before you,
am I looking at a rat?
suddenly
I am in my werewolf
I'm in-
form.
I can't
Okay.
see a different
Great.
thing,
A
so I have no
werewolf.
idea
I
what's going on.
always said you smelled like wet dog.
this transformation is happening.
So-
Ulrich, as you're choosing this moment, half the group can't even tell that there is a werewolf.
That's right.
Actually,
So I can.
That's
All we
right.
hear are your old joints popping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the DM, while he's doing all this, can I see the blood?
I would say yes. You could see the blood a little bit. Hendrix Rose, you note that scattered around these little objects that are around the teleportation circle appear to be torches. Doused
Okay.
torches.
Are they of similar, like, burnt length? Are they different burn times?
And I rolled a dirty 20, just FYI, for a perception check.
I'd say, what was your perception, Rose?
Did I roll perception yet? No, I did not. Hang on. Natural one. Can't
No.
be good all the time.
You can't see anything.
You see, like, oh, there's what looks like torches on the ground. Hendrix, you gaze around, and while all of these torches could still be lit, there are definite differences in the amount that each one has been burned. Some of them have been barely used, some of them look like they have been used a lot.
Just so the rest of you guys know, Art just turned into a dog or something. Is this normal? Did I just zone out and not see this before?
I'm assuming, being a ranger, that I would know that this is a werewolf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Hendrix, it's a werewolf.
Yeah.
He turned into a werewolf. He's
that
a wolf.
real?
That's not a dog, it's a wolf.
I'm not
Oh,
a
well,
dog.
it's
Don't
Shaggy.
pet the dog.
Dog.
Don't pet it. Don't.
Okay.
Keep your hands to yourself. There's a good chance, knowing Ulrich, he'll bite you.
How dare
Do I
you
need to
call
hit
me a
him with a
dog?
stick? Maybe will that like snap him out of it or something?
No, that will tick him off, and then he will bite you. Leave the dog alone.
Hmm.
At this
Can we,
point,
By the way,
can we use those torches? Like, I
Yes,
literally
you
can't
may.
see a thing. Like,
Val,
literally
you
can't.
can
So-
see outline of the portal that there are what look like long torch-like or sticks just on the edge, and you hear Hendrix go, "Well, these torches look like they've been used recently and not recently." But yeah, there are. You can just, if you have the ability to, you can light these torches.
I think I might. I gotta look.
When you get a moment, hook me up with
When you
some
get a moment,
with
hook me
some
up with
vision.
some,
That's right, because you.
Hence, I went puppy mode.
yeah.
yes,
I have my tinderbox. I'll go ahead and pull out my tinderboxes. I'll see Rose groping around, and not Rose. I'll see Belle groping around, and I'll use my tinderbox to light up a torch for her.
While they're all doing this, I'd like to bring Maury out.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna kind of just head maybe
No,
just
I'm
a
gonna torch.
little
I'm gonna kinda
further
just
into the
head
hallway,
maybe
just kind of in that kind of blood trail.
In that kind of blood trail.
At this point, I've picked up
this
the
point,
scent
I've picked
of
up-
it for sure.
I've picked up the scent.
I'm gonna
of
do
it,
a
for sure.
perception,
I'm gonna do a
just with everyone being
perception,
really quiet,
just
to
with
see if I
everyone
can
being
hear
really
anything
quiet,
echoing.
to see if I can hear
That's-
anything echoing.
That's funny.
You're welcome, is what I thought you should say.
You're welcome.
To grab one of the torches that looks like it hasn't been used like a ton, so I know I've got a lot of time.
So that's gonna be a 22, with it being a net 20.
With it being
Wow.
Bring me the info of the temple.
And to think, I was gonna start going, here, puppy, puppy, puppy.
All right.
Don't make me bite you.
Don't make
You-
me bite you.
Get down, you sniff the blood. You can ascertain that this blood is very recent, within the last 15 minutes. Very, very fresh.
Do I know what
The-
type of creature
Do I know
this
what
blood
type
came
of
from?
Humanoid.
creature this
Humanoid.
blood came from?
Human blood.
Humanoid.
You actually could probably hear my stomach growl because we didn't eat breakfast this time, and I'm hungry.
So that's all he can think of.
Hendrix, shut up about
I'm a growing boy, okay?
Hendrix, shut up about
Hey,
food.
were you going to investigate something?
Oh, I was gonna see if I can make some sort of listening check because I'm wasn't really relying on sight, and I'm just trying to stay under the radar, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead.
going
and
on,
give
Ulrich?
me I will say the ceilings are only 15 feet, and it's stone.
I'm not flying yet. Anyway, I'm just kind of walking around. I guess. Why can I
Walking
not
around
move?
like those parakeets do? Like they
Ulrich,
just-
hold right there for a second.
Oh,
So, Cleek, go ahead and give me that investigation.
Oh, okay.
And Are you staying with the group, or are you just staying over there?
No, I'm staying with the group. I just gotta roll first, I guess. Investigation. Okay. 21.
21. As you're making your way with the group, it is. You don't like being underground.
No, I do not.
It's a lot of noises, but the worst part is the quiet. There is no ambient wind noise. There is no ambient grass flowing. It's always unnaturally quiet or naturally quiet.
Only the ambient sound of me sniffing
Only
around.
the ambient sound of me sniffing around.
And acting like a dog.
As much as you can hear is, as your group is moving forward, you're kind of, because of the way these tunnels or these hallways are, sound would echo, sound would reverberate, and you can't hear anything further down. So either this place is a bit larger than you're anticipating, or there is nothing producing noise.
Well, I'm going to assume that nothing is producing noise, and at this point, I'm nervous to the point where I'm looking to sit on someone's shoulder because I'm finding it very hard to move. So I'm just going to fly up onto Hubbard's shoulder.
That works for Hubbard.
Let me get your Maury.
I look over
Maury!
at Hendrix and I'm like, is that Ulrich? I'm guessing
Yeah.
the big dog thing.
The big
Yeah.
dog thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Smells like
Good to
him
know.
too, so.
Ulrich turned into his personal form, a dog.
Yeah.
Still, let's say he showed his true colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one of you that calls me a dog would die.
The next one of you calls me a dog would die.
Oh,
Good
can you
luck with
actually
that.
talk in that thing? How does your mouth do that? You don't really have lips.
Oh,
I'm
good.
not
It
okay with
speaks.
this.
All right, Ulrich, you can move your way forward. I just wanted to make sure the group was together.
There's blood in this hallway.
You think?
And,
So you're all, for those of you who don't have dark vision, you're kind of, as Belle was the only one who grabbed a torch and lit it, you're all kind of huddled around Belle. You're holding the torch aloft, just trying to make sense of this hallway. As you come to the next curve, you come across a room or a hallway with 6 doors, 3 on each side, ending at another closed door, which, Ulrich, you notice that there is another trail of blood that seems to go past that door.
Yeah.
Lead on, Ulrich.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to
I'm gonna
McGruff
continue
the
to,
crime dog this
McGruff
and sniff
the
this thing
crime
down
dog
like it
this,
owes me
and sniff
money.
this thing down like it owes me money.
Works for me.
Like I'm hitting every door,
Like, I'm
and
hitting-
like
I'm
it's
hitting
like a
every
canine
door,
unit. If I don't
and,
spot
like,
anything, I'm
it's
moving
like
to
a
the
canine
next.
unit. If I don't
I
spot
want
anything,
to
I'm
check
moving
the
to
handles, see if the handles, like if the door's open.
All right, it is.
Ooh. Hey, this is open. What's in here?
Wait. Can I check up traps?
So as he just walks into the room as the rest of the group, and Rose, you see out of the corner of your eyes, you look back, Hendrix just walk into one of the rooms. You go like, wait, trap!
No.
Yep.
You see immediately to your right what looked like a stone statue. Big, hulking stone statue. And a table with 2 chairs, one on either side. There's scattering of papers. There's a extinguished lantern in the corner. And to the right is a orb. A glass orb.
Ooh, pretty.
Hendrix, what are you doing?
Hey, I'm exploring. Hey, look at it. I'm gonna make a face at the giant stone thing, and I'm gonna go over here and look at the glass orb. Ooh.
As you're doing that, Ulrich, you come to the closed door.
Mm-hmm.
What do you wish to do?
I wanna sniff the door again. Just seeing the blood kind of go through there and make sure that it's the same blood. Fresh blood.
Same blood.
Okay.
Make sure it's the same fresh blood. Okay.
I am.
Actually,
I am.
you're in your beast form.
I am.
Maybe another perception check as
I am.
a new smell hits your senses.
Great. More smells.
Hendrix, I think we need to go
You're
out
in
of
a
here and
Smells.
go
Beast
where
form
they
in
are.
particular,
18.
18. You can
18.
definitely still smell the blood, but there's another smell that's older. Much, much older. It's damp. It's foreign. It's not nature. It's not nature. It's not blood. It's not metal. But a stench. An overwhelming stench
What?
that seems to emanate from beyond this door.
Would I recognize? Would I recognize? No.
Not at all.
What I recognize.
Can I grab the orb and so before I head out?
You can. I'll say.
I'll grab the orb. Like, oh, okay. I go this way. Okay.
You have the orb for the moment. Do you wish to do
Is
any
this
check?
door open? Just want
can
to
open
peek
it.
inside.
A similar room.
Oh, it's got the same orb.
An orb as well.
Oh, I thought this was special. Meh. All right. Let's check this door. Woo! Oh, same thing. Oh, I'll put my orb down.
Hendrix, we're on a mission.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm coming. Hey, just
We can come back and look at these in a minute.
it's like a weird office building. It's so weird.
So at this point, I am
So, at
just
this
shy of
point,
being
I
in a
am
bloodlust
just shy
with
of
having
being
now
in a
smelled all
bloodlust
this.
with having now
Regardless of
smelled
this
all
other
this.
smell, I'm gonna
Regardless of this
basically
other smell,
SWAT
I'm gonna
kick that
basically
closed
SWAT
door at
kick
the end of the hallway
that
open.
closed door
Give
at
me
the
a
end of the
strength
hallway
check, please.
open.
Oh, don't let this be this be my critical role moment where it's a 1.
Let this be my critical role moment where it's
Doors
a
do
one.
tend to have a.
They do.
I do.
Straight. No. I said they do. Strength
Oh.
check, right?
I said they do.
I thought you said
Hello.
Yeah. Everybody did.
No, that's funny. It's gonna be a 19.
Okay, that's
It's
better.
gonna be a 19.
You go back and you shoulder check the door and you burst through as you see a long hallway with again 6 doors.
Doors.
Blood at various points.
Oh, that's freaky. Okay. Hey, it's kind of freaky over here.
Now, as you're going down,
Same thing.
I'd say Hendrix and Rose, everyone freeze for just a moment. As you go to open the doors, Hendrix, you
Yep.
see that the door in front of you has a sign on it. Rose, yours has a sign on it. Hendrix, yours says G264. Rose,
3, 2, 6, 4.
G264. Rose,
G2.
yours says K473.
A2473.
A473.
A473. Okay.
And before the group continues, just because you open the doors, I'll just explain what the two of you see, and then we'll continue on. You both see another long hallway each side with little inlets spaced like doors going down this hallway. You count, and there's 12 inlets. Hendrix, you see 12. Rose, you see 12. At the very end,
Inlets?
just out,
Like,
inlets.
are they like pools? Are there pools in there?
Like
As you step in, Hendrix, just kind of look, you see what looks like a coffin. Over,
Nice.
you look in. You also see what looks like a coffin.
Step up. Can I take a look at it?
Give me an investigation check.
I will also investigate with you.
I will do the same.
And I'm not gonna do much to help you. That's a 12 with advantage.
Oh my.
12 with advantage.
I got a 16.
All right, so Rose, you're in your own hallway. Yours does have blood that seemed to go into the room, but leave the room as well. But you and Hendrix separately are looking at these coffins, and There appears to be a residual liquid that is on the surface, the bottom port of the coffins. Say, Ulrich, your nose is going nuts as the smell emanating from the coffins is the same smell that you've been smelling, kind of emanating through the door. Both
I see.
Hendrix,
Kind of
Rose.
chef?
The last thing you see is on the side of the coffin is the number 1.
On the
Side
side
of
of
the
my
coffin,
coffin
number one?
and the side of his.
1. What is
Is
everyone
it-
else doing as they are just kind of poking their heads into the rooms? Do you stay in the hallway, continuing forward, or do you wish to follow them into these rooms?
I am going to continue to follow
I'm
the
going
blood
to
trail
continue
down the
to
hallway.
follow the blood trail
And I actually
down the
want to
hallway.
follow Ulrich because I am very interested in finding what he finds.
Okay.
Cleek
What are you
is
doing?
Now,
Cleek is
I-
anxiously just staying on Hubbard's shoulder, just
Okay.
going with the flow and trying to remain calm about it.
And Belle, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stick with Ulrich and Hubbard and Cleek.
Okay. So as they are continuing down the hallway, Rose, I see you go to join Hendrix in his
We're
hallway.
not splitting, but so much.
Ulrich, you barge into a room, and Belle again.
I know.
Belle, you notice that as he butts the door down, you see A989 on the door.
Was Stephanie's door A473 or
Was Stephanie's door
K as in kilo?
A473 or
A?
Kilo.
K as in kilo.
K as in kilo, okay.
A as in kilo.
K as in kilo. Okay.
And then the one that I just barged into, that was
The one
A
that I just barred
Alpha
A is in
989.
Alpha.
Got it.
Alpha
989.
989. Got it.
can you do me a favor, DM?
Yes.
Maury got stuck in the wall, and I
Where
can't
is
move him.
Morty? Ah, there he is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Thank you.
If it's not Belle finding the weird little wall,
Right.
it's somebody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
So there's a liquid in these coffin things,
Yes.
and can we see? Like, can I see through the liquid, or is it just like a opaque color?
It's an opaque color, and everyone else that is in that particular hallway, you all see coffin after coffin after coffin after coffin.
You mean here and here and here?
Every inlet has a coffin in it.
Can we open these? Like, is there a way to open? Is it just liquid?
Is there a way
Can I
to
reach
open?
into the
Is it
liquid?
just liquid?
So,
You can
Yeah.
reach in.
Reach
These are
into
open
liquid.
coffins.
I'm
so
gonna.
would Maury be able to come
I'm
up with
gonna-
any help with this? Any kind of insight? Any being a Drake?
He's just happy to see you at this point.
Wow. Okay. Good.
At least he's happy to
He's
see you
named
this
the
time.
exact
Yeah.
same thing as the
At
same
least he's
last
happy to see
time
you
of
this time.
confused. Master. Death. Confused.
Okay.
So
So
I'm
he's still saying that, but
gonna follow the
So I'm-
blood trail that I'm on to
So I'm gonna
this
follow the blood
coffin
trail
that it's
I'm on
hitting.
to this
And I'm just gonna like reach my hand in
and I'm just gonna
to this
reach my
liquid.
hand in, to this liquid.
I want to do the same.
You both reach your hands into
I'm not reaching my hand in there.
the liquid. It's cold. It's gooey. It's almost like an ooze.
So I'm gonna like take my hand out and do like the
So I'm gonna, like,
thing
take
where you
my
like
hand
spread
out
your fingers and watch it kind of ooze, and then I'm gonna sniff
spread
it.
my fingers and watch it kinda ooze, and then I'm gonna sniff
While
it.
he's
It's
doing
the same
that,
smell. It's that same smell. Actually, I need you're sniffing it, I need you, Ulrich, please give me at disadvantage. Actually, no, not disadvantage. Give me an insight check.
Insight?
Insight.
I was gonna ask if there's any chance that I would know anything about this liquid.
19.
19.
19.
Rose, you can give me a Arcana at disadvantage, and Hubbard.
I have alchemist tools. Would you allow me to test it out with some alchemist supply stuff and perhaps roll it flat?
I'd say with a roll flat, yeah, using your alchemist. Hubbard, you would also be at disadvantage at an Arcana to get sense of this.
Okay.
Are these statues at the ends of both these hallways, are those anything or are the just decoration?
I got a 15.
Those
my
are
Arcana.
extinguished lanterns.
Okay.
All right. First,
Rose, I don't see anything. It's weird liquid.
I rolled a 25. What do I detect?
25 on you, and Ulrich, what was your roll?
19.
19. Rose,
19.
you're studying it, and you're coming across a... This is definitely more magical, but this is necromancy. This is powerful necromancy.
Incredibly dark.
And Ulrich, as she's coming to this, you smell... It's, again, that same smell as you were smelling outside the door before you came in here, but there's a scent you recognize. And then you turn and you look to the man to your left. It's his scent.
Wait a minute, I'm to your left. Well, what did I get at a 15? Anything?
This is some powerful magic.
May as well have rolled a nat 1.
No, that one would be like, here's some Arcanum stuff going on. I'd say with the 15, you can't place it, but there is some very powerful magic at work here. Very powerful.
So I'm gonna keep swapping between sniffing my hand and sniffing Hubbard.
I'm like, excuse me, Ulrich, just get a little personal here, buddy.
Hendrix, as you and I'm guessing Rose burst down the next door, that room was labeled B5632. At which point you hear a cough come from down the hallway.
Oh, I heard something this way.
I am immediately out that door and hauling butt down the hallway.
Because his hottie could be down there.
And
Yeah,
I'm not even waiting for everybody. I'm gonna bust that door open and run
your
in.
tail.
I'm coming.
Ulrich, you open the door and you see
wrong one.
the very bloodied form of Rita, crumpled, leaning against the wall, just raspy breath, and she turns and sees the light from Belle fill the hallway, because that's the only light source presently, is the one that Belle is holding.
Oh, that's got to be terrifying seeing this.
Oh, that's gonna be terrifying seeing this.
Thank you.
You found the door.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Belle is the only one who grabbed a torch, so if you were running ahead, you were following into the dark a growling wolf with no way of seeing it unless you had dark vision.
Yeah, that's why I was running.
Rita just sees out of the dark a werewolf on all fours come towards her.
Like just
Rita.
Rita, can I perform a medicine check or something to?
And to finish the job.
we have to finish it. What job?
What are you talking about, Rita?
Hey, we pump some healing in her. One of you guys did that.
I can do that.
Yeah, I can heal.
I can. So, who's closest?
Rose appears to be.
I pump up cure
Rose appears to
wounds
be.
into her second level. No, first level.
Yeah, let's not be crazy.
Yeah, I feel like she's a plot device. 11.
She kind of looks around. What are you doing?
I don't know what's going on. What are you doing?
We're healing you. You're not allowed to just die.
What are you talking about? You're the one who gutted KG.
Yeah, we're sorry about that, but it seems like there's bigger forces in play. We weren't conscious of our actions, or at least not in control of them.
KG had it coming. That coffee was awful. KG had it coming.
Care to explain your side of this? What has been happening? We're living a Groundhog Day of horror.
She kind of steps. No use at this point. What do you remember?
I don't remember much of anything.
I remember seeing my body like attack y'all, and then suddenly I was in control of my body, and that was weird.
That
I
sounds
remember
new.
a flash of white and disembodied voices asking me questions as I'm in a chair and then feeling dragged around, and I keep waking up in my bed and I wasn't aware, I wasn't in control of my body, but I slammed Judy against the wall and helped the rest of these people dismantle our friends. I don't know
Friends
what's
is a
happening.
funny word.
At
So,
this point, I am
This point,
so like
I am.
I'm almost in a
like-
fury with.
I'm almost in a fury.
Here's the blood, and here's
Here's the blood.
Rita
Here's,
being
Rita
very,
being
very,
very,
almost
very-
nonchalant, even.
almost nonchalant even.
To save my voice, I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
save my voice,
I
I'm
want
just
to
gonna
let
tell
out
you
the
what I'm
most
gonna do.
vicious
I want to
roar at
let out
her
the
and
most
just get
vicious
right
roar
beside
at
her
her
with my
and just
teeth and
get
claws
right beside her
and
with my
intimidate
teeth
her
and claws
to tell us
and intimidate
what is
her
going on.
to tell
Go ahead
us
and roll the
what is
intimidation, and then
going
right
on.
after that, I need you to please roll me.
Initiative.
Time to die. Time to die.
Let's see what the intimidation is first.
That is a 18 on the
That is
intimidation.
a 18
She
on
is
the intimidation.
terrified of you, and I need you to give me a. Let's call it a Constitution check.
Con check.
Yeah,
Con
to
check.
stop yourself from lunging at her.
Boom! Nat 20, baby. 22.
Boom! That's 20,
Yeah.
baby.
So
22.
you go to lunge at her in a very, very convincing way. But there was a part of you that just wanted to lunge in and finish her. But you keep that in check.
Oh, part of me wants to
For
like
now.
swipe at her right now.
Oh, part of me wants to like swipe at her right now.
Okay. She screams and she is going to attempt to run past you all.
Can I catch her?
Yeah, I'm
Between Morgan and I, she's not
immediately.
making it.
I'm
Yeah,
immediately just gonna grab her and throw her back down the hallway.
And throw her back down the hallway.
You catch her and you throw her, almost following the blood trail that she.
No, I mean back towards the other side of
back
Hendrix.
Towards the other side of
where we
Hendrix.
found her.
Alright, go ahead and just for Hendrix and Rose first, give me athletics checks.
23.
She doesn't get past to you, Ulrich. She's stopped, but she is terrified. She is trying to flee. You all
Yeah,
get
25.
one action before the next thing occurs.
Is it like she's going to? Is she getting aggressive? Is that what we see?
No, she is terrified of Ulrich.
Okay.
Of all of you.
Ulrich,
Just want to step.
can you,
I'll step in between, like, hey, like kind of like the breath, like in between Ulrich and in between her, just my hands up.
Can I talk to her and do a persuasion check to get her to calm down?
Sure. As at the same time, Rose. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please. And you will
I got a
not be able
24.
to use any other. Oh,
I can or cannot.
cannot.
That's a 4.
It's a 4. I need you to go ahead and roll me the damage on your blast, please. As you all watch as you're all trying to calm Rita down. Rose just raises her hand right next to Rita's face and discharges.
12.
Blasts her against the wall and she crumples to the ground.
Dead?
Dead.
Why would you do that?
What the fudge knuckle?
What did you just do, Rose?
I reel backwards and I'm like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I didn't do that on purpose. Oh, gods, what's wrong with us? What's wrong with me?
As she falls, you hear a click, click, as a key falls out of her clenched fist.
Pick it up. I pick it up.
I look around like if there's another source of like, magic or something that in the room at all.
Give me an Arcana check. As I would say, Belle and Rose, if you want to give me a perception check, please. And I would allow Rose, if you wanted to make an insight into what just happened on your side, I would.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
I rolled
Arcana
20
about 15.
Okay.
23 on perception and a 15 plus 19 on insight on what happened to my brain.
Okay. And Belle, if you wanted to do a perception check.
That would be in that one.
You are just rolling.
You didn't even see her raise her hand.
I'm rolling great today, y'all.
You're fixated on
Dice?
Rita's dead body.
Or are you doing digital dice? I'm not seeing your rolls appear in.
I'm doing physical dice.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah. You're just
Which dice?
I know. Oh, give me another one.
Scared of Rose at the moment.
Good.
Rose,
Yeah.
you hear a dimming, but a formerly echoing word leave your mind. Cinderfall. Cinderfall. Cinderfall.
No.
And it's gone.
Do I remember it?
Oh yeah. But for that moment, you think that a word that came back into your mind, and just like before, your body acted on its own to neutralize.
Can I roll something to realize that I've been programmed with a trigger word?
Sure thing. As Hendrix, you don't recognize the magic, but the floor, these coffins, this place reeks of very powerful magic. Very powerful magic.
What material is the coffin-like thing that holds liquid?
This appears to be made of an obsidian coffin, an obsidian stone.
Wow.
The one you're currently looking at has the number 7 engraved on the side, facing you.
Are they
Again,
numbered 1 through
open.
whatever from door to end?
You look around and you don't even need to roll. You could safely guess that there are probably 12 numbered coffins in this hallway.
So there's nothing in them, but they just have liquid in them.
Liquid in them.
And none of them that we've run across have had anything in
None
them.
of them that we've run
No,
across have had
just the
anything in
residue.
them.
Guys, there's something going on. This is nuts. This is like, I mean, I've heard of some weird stuff at the monastery, but this is like weirder than I've ever heard. Like,
I'll
Weird,
say
weird.
Rose is a murderer over here.
You were first. You helped us in that room with our with
You
I think-
literally just.
I think she's
killed
just talking about what you
Leatherface.
just did.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not thrilled about it, but it's not within my control.
Belle, give me an insight as you say that, and then Rose responds.
I found the door again, DM. Sorry.
Click on it.
I'm gonna bring everybody
Rachel.
into that.
Alright, is there anything in these?
What am I rolling?
coffins?
I'm
just
sorry.
searching. I'm gonna start searching.
Insight.
I rolled a 21.
21. This sounds exactly what you were experiencing when you all came upstairs that last time and just started killing everybody. That present, but your body was acting on its own. So
Okay.
when Rose gave that explanation of that wasn't me, enough of your brain goes, wait, this sounds familiar. This sounds exactly what just happened upstairs.
So this is continuing to happen. Interesting.
So wasn't there there was a locked
So wasn't
door
there
back
a-
at
there was
the
a locked door back
Portal.
at-
kind of the portal? Yes.
We go back because so there's nothing in any of these, right? I'm gonna stick my hand in each of these just real fast.
I would say, again, they're all empty. They all have this viscous ooze. Give me an investigation with advantage, actually, as you exit the room to head back into the hallway.
Oh well, that was terrible. I got with advantage. I got a 7.
Wow.
Got a 1 and a 6. I only have a +1.
Smells like magic and something familiar. But as you close the door with the R773 inscribed upon it.
I am a scientist by nature. And I've not gotten to where I am in life without having some reckless experimentation under my belt. I have the message spell. I'm going to, wait, hang on, which one? Who's the one in the south of this? I'm forgetting everybody's, character names. That's you, Hubbard.
Hubbard?
What's that?
Hubbard, come with me.
Where are you at?
I'm right above you.
Okay. So I come back.
I'm kind of looking at Belle with kind of a little bit of that crazy tint to my eyes.
Jeez.
I'm gonna point a finger at her and I'm going to whisper in her mind, Cinderfall. What happens?
You hear Cinderfall in your mind. In Rose's voice.
Not the word.
Cinderfall. Why'd you just say that? What is that?
It's not the word, it's who says the word.
Just literally running around like I'm freaking out a little bit. Get my hands
Yeah.
in the
You are-
coffins.
Hendrix, you are bursting through each door as you're going down. 12 coffins, one hallway. Next door, 12 coffins, one hallway. 6 hallways. 12 coffins each.
We've got other places we need to explore in here. There was a room to the north of the portal that we haven't even looked at. I don't think we're gonna find anything else here.
So I'm gonna go back into the offices.
Go back into the offices.
And make a. I'm assuming investigation check.
I'm assuming investigation check.
What exactly are you trying to investigate?
Just the office itself. If there's anything in the desk or that area that would tell me what these are being used for. Especially remembering that kind of the last thing I remember before it going white was sitting in a room being asked questions.
Alright, give me an investigation with advantage then.
Luckily, I already have advantage on investigation. So a 16 and a 19, so 19 it is.
16 and a 19.
19.
I'll lend you guidance on top of that.
That works for me.
Because I remember it similarly.
Add 4 to whatever the hell I just said.
Add 4 to whatever the hell I just said.
Add 4. Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Add 4.
So that's...
Yeah, you are... all your senses right now are at maximum. The bloodlust is still there, the scent is still overpowering, but now you're just being bombarded with a very familiar deja vu. You have sat in this chair before.
Been here before.
I just got a message that Brandon is echoing. No one else is but Brandon.
Interesting.
What is the orb that is on the desks?
It looks like a glass orb. If you want to do a investigation or a arcana, you may do so.
I suck at both. It's a 13 for either of them.
13. Even with that, this looks like a orb. A regular glass orb. You know that some wizards or mages have used orbs as conduits. This looks like just a regular orb you would find at a shop.
Rose?
Are there like actual papers on the desks? Like, can I look at those?
Yes.
They're all blank, but yes, there
You know
are.
magic stuff. Is this like wizards use stuff like this, right? Something you recognize?
Orbs may be an arcane focus.
Okay, well. Boring. Alright.
Yeah,
Can I
Belle,
roll
there is.
a deeper check?
I'd say at
Determine if
this
there's
point,
something special.
give me an arcana, and Belle. It just appears to be blank pages that are arranged almost like someone was going to be taking notes. There's nothing on them, but there is a substantial amount placed there which looks with the intent of if someone was to start taking notes, it was ready for them. Yeah, these, I'd say with your arcana, Rose, that sounds like a orb that one could use for magical purposes or magical means. But again, any magical means.
Alright, well. I don't see anything here.
So
Let's go.
These were in front of these were on the interview chairs in these offices.
Yes.
Can I assume there's some sort of amplification tool?
No.
Or are they like the orb I handed the man in the survivor from the last session?
There's chests up here. Hey guys, there's chests over here.
I'd say with your 16 that it
Where are you
is.
Oh, I see.
These are generic
Whoa.
orbs that could be used for any magical means. In theory, they could be used as a amplification. They could be used as a communication. They could be used as a well, anything.
Wow.
These chests, are they? Are they locked, unlocked?
Wait,
Can I
do you
try
need
and
help
open
getting
one?
to the
Can I
rest of
can I
the
check them for traps first?
You may. Cleek, do you wish to because you don't have dark vision, do you, Cleek?
No, I do not. I'm currently trying to figure. My screen went black, and now I can't.
You don't have
You know
dark
why?
vision.
Because you're with me and you don't have dark vision. Only I do.
Exactly. I'm still on your shoulder, though.
Yeah.
Am
And
I
I'm not
still
thinking of that.
echoey?
Am I still echoey?
Never had any problems with echoing, but
I haven't heard anything.
I have not either.
So I'd say, Rose, that is about as much as you can ascertain presently with the orbs.
Hi there, Twitch watchers. Am I still
Hi there,
echoey?
Twitch
Let me
watchers.
know.
I
I
just
still
asked
echoey.
Aaron. Hopefully he'll answer.
And smash
He
that
says
like
yes.
button.
That's right. And,
Yes,
and
you
while
are.
you're at it,
That's right. And while
He
you're
says
at
yes,
it,
you are.
Roll to
Weird.
attack that like button.
and no one else is echoing except me.
And no one
It
else
sounds
is
like it's something on
echoing
the
except
Twitch,
me.
on the streaming end.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
So what do I need to do to check for traps?
Give me a investigation check, please.
All right.
You have proficiency, so you would have advantage, correct?
Which means I roll twice, or
Yes.
yes.
okay, good. There we go. 19.
19. These are not trapped.
Good.
Okay, I want to try and open one.
You open it.
Same here.
Anything in there?
You find. You stop. You look back at Hubbard, Hendrix, and look back in. You find a cupboard full of leather armor.
Weird. Why would there be leather armor in here? Hendrix, what's in yours?
What's in mine?
Arrows.
Bunch of arrows.
Okay,
Hey.
so
Come over here and open one.
Plate armor.
Plate armor?
I'm stuck in a rope, DM. How?
Dude.
Does any of these items seem magical?
Or familiar?
Or look familiar?
Oh, they look familiar. They have the Plum and Monk's insignia on them.
Oh.
let's see what's in the last one too.
Are you still stuck on it? and it looks like holding areas for Plum and Bunt's standard issue gear. Leather, plate, arrows. Standard gear.
Like, how much are we looking at in here? Like, is it
how much are we
like a
looking at?
bunch of sets of armors, a bunch of arrows?
Bunch of sets of armors.
Yeah,
bunch
like
of
if this
arrows.
was a micro armory.
Got it. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
So we've got office spaces, and we've got a bunch of like standard armor.
6 office spaces, 6 rooms,
Bunch of coffins.
12 coffins. What is going on here? Alright, there's a door over here. Is it locked?
Give me an investigation check to see if it is.
Fine.
Seems locked.
Alright, I'm gonna punch it.
You punch the door. It's a sturdy door.
I'll try
I'm
and
gonna do
open the
Can I try to
I'll
pick
do like
it?
a spinning back kick, put everything into it.
Do I have?
Or we could
I will
use the
say
key.
that
Or we could use the key.
who picked up that key?
Me.
Yeah, Rose did.
Well then.
I say, wait.
Ow!
Oh,
You come to see Hendrix just open. It's not working. Why?
oh. I hold the key out to him.
Yeah, Hendrix, that tends to work better.
You place the key into the lock, turn it, and you hear a satisfying click.
It's not very satisfying.
It would have been much more satisfying if he heard a boom.
Yeah, if I had kicked the door down. Alright, well, I'm gonna. Let's see. Oh, great. Another door.
I shouldn't get too far ahead of the people without dark vision, huh?
Probably
Sorry.
not.
Sorry. I'll wait.
Is this door locked?
That one is not. Is everyone going to join?
Yes.
I'm just gonna.
Trying
I'm just
to.
gonna. I'm gonna open it and just to crack and peek in. I don't want to
Okay.
jump in yet.
Oh, all right. Let me describe what you see as you open the door. So, you open the door and you behold a scholar's dream. Belle, you are smiling.
Roll my eyes.
There is what looks to be a study area with books, bookshelves everywhere. There's actually papers, quills, floating, flying everywhere. You can
Wow,
see
this is magical.
4 weird-looking beings kind of floating around, reading pieces of paper, and then floating back. In the far distance, you see what looks to be out of your field of vision for some of you. Actually, you should all be able to see based on the lighting in the room with the torches on the side. A form that's at what appears to be the podium reading papers as it comes around. It does not seem to take notice of you all.
So I go, hello? Trying to get his attention.
There is no response. I will say the map doesn't do a good job, but there are papers everywhere. Everywhere. And unlike the last room, these are pages and papers with writing, with things on them.
I reach down and grab a piece of
I
paper.
was gonna say,
Can I read it?
Look and see what it says.
All right. Bell, both of you give me a perception check. And anyone else who would like to, we'll see what you get.
Oh my gosh. 6.
12.
13.
All right.
Hold on.
We'll do Hubbard first. You
16.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Natural
All right,
20.
so from the bottom, Hubbard, you grab a bunch of the documents, and some of them appear to be just. You pick the one that you don't understand the language. It's just, it's gibberish to you. There's a lot of it, but nothing seems to. It's all gibberish to you.
Okay.
That's what you find next. What was the 12 rows? You find. You shuffle through some stuff and you find a very specific document that is now in your journal. Belle, you find a very specific document.
Expenditures dossier. Oh.
And Cleek, what was yours?
16.
16. You find a document also located in yours. And who had the natural 20?
Auric.
Ulrich.
Auric.
You find something very special. So, for those of you that found something in Roll20 under journal, there should be something listed now.
You mean except for me?
Except for you. You rolled
Yes.
2.
Yeah.
And I didn't roll it all. It's on board. Here's
Yep.
don't.
So Hubbard looks over at Hendrix. Hey, you need to pick something up and check and see if there's anything on it. Maybe you can understand it.
Oh god, like I didn't have enough of this at the monastery.
Yeah, I
Fine.
know.
At an 18 investigation.
You also find something.
I half-heartedly snapped something out of it.
It's in your journal.
Big sigh.
I'm gonna go down a little bit.
I'd say just for the folks at home, each member of the Outliers of Chaos has just found a very specific document. Some found different documents as they're investigating the library.
I'm gonna mutter aloud about my own document. What else? What did you find?
I couldn't understand anything.
I found a document talking about theory of Thanatonics.
Can I roll some kind of a check to know what that is?
Would be a disadvantage.
Thanks.
I'll do it anyway.
Mine says something about the Zentarum again, and then this other group called the Harpers.
What check, DM?
History at disadvantage.
Okay.
Notate that it. I don't know, the way this reads seems to indicate something similar to what we've been seeing around here, like someone trying to raise an undead army or something.
I've got money. This is an expenditures report.
Something about beholders coming to power?
I'm sorry, beholders?
Yeah.
Beholders.
I don't like
Yeah.
borders.
And a Xanathar? I feel like I've heard that word before.
This one has Xanathar, Harpers, and Zentarum, all listed on mine, indicating that they're putting money forth to something called Namiko.
Oh, wait. So there's also a list. It looks like the room numbers, kind of like what we were looking at before, and each of ours has a name, like as if we're already dead, is what it looks like. Like they think of us as dead for whatever reason.
I'll say at this point, Belle, you show to the group. You all. Let me bring yours up. I guess I gotta do it individually. Boop. 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 And boop. Alright. So Belle brings up hers that she had found, and if you go to under dossier part 1,
guys, this, what I got, I thought was boring at first, but it got to the end, it's kind of freaking me out.
What does it say?
Let me start at the beginning. So it says, so it's a timeline of events. It says Gen 3 year 1.5, completion of Operation Phantom, then resets. It talks about how this Team Fios was given different things and after different scenarios where they attacked or defeated different enemies. And at the end of each one, like a small army of nearly 200 men, forces finally succumbing to their injuries, and reset initiated. The reset took care of remaining survivors, and then day 2, they did goblins. They fought goblins and then succumbed to their injuries, and then were reset. Scenario 3, day 2, they were fighting kobolds, and they all died or all succumbed much faster. Than day 3, they reset again, and they fought a bunch of other things. Anyway, it gets really weird at day 8, where, because that happens over and over again, and it says that Team Fios was briefed by their handler about possible breach incursion in one of their holdings with one of their advanced recon units and needed assistance. Arriving through the previous scenario, some semblance of recognition was detected in subject C-1507, A473, and R-773 encountered a large force of 8 various vengeful spirits, but successfully cleared all the hostile forces. Contact was made with the advanced scout Gith agent, orb transferred, and the probe returned negative on inquiries. Full reset initiated. Then
So
day
those
5.
those numbers correlate with our names with my document. So that
Okay,
would have been
which-
like you and Ulrich and Hubbard is what it looks like.
Okay. Day 5, Team Fios briefed by handler on a pack of beasts making a local abandoned monastery their den, identified as wolves in the report. Full force consisted of 3 were creatures and 3 winter wolves. However, before Fios could engage with the hostiles, all 6 subjects exhibited visible signs of recognition and clarity upon arriving at the teleportation circle. Research teams were forced to manually reset the next gen early, attempting to salvage the final few generations' memories before irreparable lasting damage was done. Anomalies detected. All teams stand by for possible safeguard implementation. Day 5, Safeguard Cinderfall initiated. Team Fios, Days has gone rogue and is now loose. Security forces are to allow them to purge the holding pens and breach as far as the generational replication chambers and archives. All non-combatant and non-essential forces are to secure their findings and relocate to the inner sanctum. Ready all zones for code Memorial level 10. Prepare hushed caskets for combat. Stand by for final reset. I think they're talking about us on that last one.
They've
Wait,
been
so
killing
is
us,
this-
bringing us back?
It
Is
sounds
this what
more
y'all
than
have been
that.
talking about then?
They've been putting us in new, like we're like
I-
Judy, like
We're like reforged.
Rose, I would allow you at that moment, as he says this, roll an Arcana with advantage.
okay.
As he says this aloud.
Hang on. Hang on.
Your
I'm not
flash of
done.
inspiration.
Yes, 25 total. Flash is just a
6
plus 4.
hallways, 12 chambers. 6 holding cells. 6, 6, 6. And it suddenly clicks. The last thing he said was Generation 12.
We're the last
We're the-
ones.
We're the 12th versions. We're the last.
What?
So what's that mean? What are we the last of? What are we supposed to be doing?
No, they're not going to do it. They're not going to white flash us again and put us back at the beginning. We're the last. We aren't being reset ever again. If we die, we're dead.
Because you realize why you sensed necromancy, powerful necromancy in those rooms.
They're resurrecting us.
Doing more than that, it's like they're cloning us or copying us.
That's why the coffins are empty, because we formerly occupied them.
Oh, come on.
So we've died?
Yeah, 12 times. Look who's back, baby.
You would work.
Well, to take
Look
the
who's back, baby.
revelation of you're a clone. Smiling, Auric.
Hey, damn right.
And I suddenly I'm thinking that I suddenly would realize why Mori goes,
Death,
Master, death, Master, death.
'Cause
Mori is...
he may disappear into a pocket dimension to be resummoned, but you're different every time he comes back.
And he usually leaves because I died.
Oh, gods.
Maury. So there's somehow they're putting our memory back in new bodies?
When I saw Judy 2, 3, I don't know how many times ago, she's not like a normal, it's like they're just copying her over and over and over, and each time it gets a little bit weaker, a little less sentient, a little less normal. And then I saw her cracked open on that floor, and her entire guts were alien. And okay, so what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? How do we make it stop?
So you said something about that Judy was copying, getting weaker and weaker. The Gen 3, the timeline, at the very first beginning, it talks about the augmentation of level 9 mod mem. I don't know. Does that mean... I don't know what that means.
Say it again. Or
Says-
copy it, put it in the chat, yeah.
I will allow. He shows you his document.
Thank you, please. I take in
As-
information better by reading.
I'm gonna share with the rest of them the Project Namco Dossier Part
I'm gonna
3.
share with the rest
Yeah,
of them
I will do
the
that because Ulrich, you have
Project
something
Namco Dossier
very,
Part 3.
very specific with yours.
I'll share part 2 as well. So we're
Level
all just
9
kind of
mod
passing
mem.
everything around.
That's modified memory, mod mem. That's gotta be what that is. They're modifying our memory. With a level 9? Like a level 9 spell level? Oh, gods. Okay. Modify memory at higher levels. 9th level can modify memory of any time within a creature's past. No limitation.
I mean, our memories might not be real.
I can't hear. I'm hearing Rachel through Kyle's mic, but Rachel's not audible.
I'll never said anything.
Oh, I thought I heard somebody in the background, somebody else's
Yeah.
mic, and it didn't. There you are.
I heard that too.
Okay. I thought it sounded like you for a minute. Sorry. Okay, so we understand that. Can I show my document to the rest of them? Just so.
Yeah, I'll share yours.
And then can everyone see Nemeko Dossier Part 1?
Nope.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Show it to the rest of them, please. We're passing all of these around.
All right, so at this point, everyone should have access to all the documents.
Where?
On your journal, you should have access to dossier part 1, 2, 3, 4, and the expenditures.
Oh, quite the costly little experiment.
Wow, 10 million GPs. Real fast, I want to take a scan around. Is there, did the guy up front move closer to us? Is there anybody noticing that we're here yet? All kind of just standing in the middle, talking, but...
The papers are still floating around with the pens or quills. The figure at the podium is hard to read as there is no face.
Oh.
But it is looking in your general direction, but it hasn't moved. It hasn't done anything.
Okay, we know there are three factions at play funding this. The Zentarum, the Harpers, and the Xanathar. So the Holders are in on this. The Harpers are in on this. And the Zentarum... are something that passes as the Grey counterpart on this plane.
Like,
So
go up and
they're
try and
from
see what
another-
this guy's doing. Sorry.
Part 3, first batch of replicants have reached maturity. Prime originators are clear to be terminated. So we're copies and real us are dead. Oh.
Well, at this point, we're the real ones. We are us.
Or at least according to this, the 12th versions of ourselves.
Maybe we're a better
Or
version.
at least according to this, the 12th version.
I'd like to think I'm better.
I need everyone to give me a quick perception check, just as you're going through these documents to...
Oh.
21.
Galmar
An
wised up, defected, and went rogue.
I got
And
8.
we went and killed them?
Ooh.
Not great. A 10. No, a 9, sorry.
Not
10.
great, a 10.
6.
Yeah, Hendrix,
8.
as you're reading,
No,
you
9, sorry.
get to that part and you realize, yeah, we went and we hunted down some murder hobos.
Oh, no.
Did you?
No, we hunted
No, we
down
did not.
our predecessors from the other team.
It wasn't our predecessors. They were the other team. They were...
That's what I mean. They went
Yeah, yeah.
before us in this rogue state. Our predecessors of being rogue, and we killed them.
And
Since
you
they-
notice,
Ulrich,
all
what
of
was...
you notice, between part 3 and part 4, as you're comparing, kind of, part 3 ends at month 6.
and
Part 4
starts
begins at
1.5.
year 1.5.
We've been at this for a year and a half.
There is a year of information missing.
Ulrich, what did you have? Which one did you have your arc?
Part 3.
Part 3. Like, Lido.
Ends
part
at
3.
month 6. Team Fios days reset to the next generation, subjected to level 9 augmented modbin. Permission to proceed approved. Commence Operation Phantom. and there the parchment ended, but the one that Hendrix that you found started at year 1.5, the completion of Operation Phantom.
Need to find Maybe this guy knows. I'm gonna run up. I'm just gonna start sprinting up to this thing. And be like, "Hey, what is going on?"
I was wanting to see if I could look over his shoulder at whatever he's looking at or writing or whatever.
Does he not respond?
Closes the book. Looks at you all. I should describe the top of the room as you all approach. You see what looks like a being made of pure energy. There is no face, there are no clothes. In fact, one would state it almost would be that this person was made of pure magic. Just standing before you, slightly hovering. The dais that he is on has papers scattered all over it, but the platform that he is on has 2 orbs, very similar orbs, stationed on it. There are 4 orbs behind him, presently blank. The one to his immediate left, there is an image that you would have to do an investigation check on to see what is currently in it, and there's one to his right that is red.
I'm gonna look at the red one.
I was gonna say I want to look at the
with a nat 20 for a 25.
Okay.
Ah, dang it! I rolled 3.
He looks at you. You, particular Hubbard.
Mm-hmm.
Gestures to the orb that you just saw. And then sinks into the floor.
Take a swing after him.
Roll to hit.
That would be.
It's not everything.
17.
What?
17.
17? Okay. Your fist connects with him as he disappears, but he either doesn't seem to care or just is indifferent.
Okay. What do I see in the orb?
You see a red orb, or an orb that is emanating a red glow.
Okay.
It's crackling. Of all of them, this one is active.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the other orb. I guess I have to roll to see.
Yes. With a nat 20, Hubbard, I would say, ooh. This orb is emanating magic.
Okay.
I got an 18 for looking at the other orb.
You look into the other orb and you see, gazing into it, you see the monastery.
Can I do an Arcana check? Go ahead.
I'm just gonna ask, so I see the monsters. People there? Or is it just the piles of bodies? Or
It's the pile of bodies. It's currently looking at the interior of the monastery, where, as Hubbard is reaching out and grabbing the other orb to do an Arcana check on it, you see that area where you had battled the ghosts and the wraith, but it's all blackened and cratered.
I got a 9 on the Arcana check.
9. You're holding the orb, and it feels very warm to the touch, but you're holding it and it you shake it a little bit. I need Belle and Rose to please give me a... Belle, since you're right there, and Rose, since you're coming towards, can you give me an Arcana check, please?
Nat 20.
Good.
Oh, finally! Woohoo!
29.
All right. You watch as Hubbard is grabbing and kind of shaking the orb, and you both see at the exact same time. You don't know how he missed it. Runes appear on the bottom. Press to reset.
Oh.
Put
As
that down. Gently.
I do.
I need everyone to please, for this time, I need dexterity saving throws at disadvantage. As he starts to place it down, the orb lights up.
I got a nat 20.
I got a 5. Or 3. It's low, whatever it is.
16.
Yeah, 5.
13.
At 15. Disadvantage.
16.
Disadvantage 14.
Okay. Okay. Your vision doesn't go to white this time. You all watch as the jewel that makes up the emblem of the Plum and Munst insignia, the little jewel that the hand is always reaching for, glows. And Hubbard, you watch as within a split second, as you place it down, all 6 of your jewels light up. And for the briefest moments, you watch as each member of your team explodes as the jewel detonates instantaneously at the same time.
Including mine?
Including yours. That
Okay.
nat 20, that split seconds,
I get to see it.
you watch and you realize each time before you were too slow to catch what was happening as each reset happened. Why there were fireball craters at the monastery.
Oh,
You suddenly
gosh.
realize as you feel your body evaporate, oh, that's how they were resetting us. Incineration.
That's one way to do it.
Wow. So, now we're dead.
As one final time, your vision does go white. There is no tone. But then you all gasp for breath with full memory of what just occurred. But you're in a dark, enclosed space, and that smell, a very now familiar smell, wafts over you as you realize that you are all in your own coffins.
Oh,
And with
goodness.
that, ladies and
Oh my
gentlemen,
gosh.
we will leave.
Holy crap.
With that, we have reached the penultimate conclusion of Adventure to Last, as the Outliers of Chaos have just realized they have been clones sent to die time and time and time again for no apparent reason other than an experiment. But evidently, there is still something left to accomplish, which will take place next week with the final chapter of this one shot. I know it's one more, less combat focused, but very heavy roleplay, very heavy lore and atmosphere building one. So thank you for joining us this night. This was a lot of fun. Everyone did a great job. Thank you for joining us. Next week will be the final chapter of this one shot, after which point will we be joining the Holy Rollers once again come February? We'll see. But for now, we are the Holy Rollers. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next week. God bless. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.